kind of crazy how quickly luxuries turn into necessities. Like, until last week, I'd never used a bidet, but now I can't brush my teeth without one. I'm spoiled. I think in order to be happy, you have to lie to yourself, like, just a little bit. Like, I tell myself I look like sexy George Costanza. But I know I really look like prison Larry David. And you gotta forget that you're telling yourself a lie, because otherwise you'll be like, I'm sexy, but then you'll be like, oh no, I got blackheads on my nose, I got bags under my eyes, and then you'll psych yourself out of it. But if you forget it, then you'll be like, oh, everyone's looking at me because they want to fuck me. But really, they're just like, oh, does he sell the type of drugs I like? He looks like he packs his pills in anime custom packages and he 3D prints. Fucking Xanax, I choose you. I used to not be very happy. I didn't have like a real sense of identity. Like, I took an ancestry test and it said I'm 98% Eastern European Jew and 2% Northeastern European Jew. Yeah, I'm biracial. But my Jewish friends, they kind of disowned me because their parents told them not to play with me. I was talking up meat and cheese too much. I was like, Chaim, you gotta try the chicken parmesan. You don't know what you're missing. And all of a sudden, I have no more friends. But luckily, I found anime. I watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, oh, if I get angry enough, I can fucking turn German. So I was like, okay, I'll be Japanese. That looks way better. So I tried to find like a martial arts gym near me, like a Japanese gym, but I could only find capoeira, which is like Brazilian dance fighting, right? You make your opponent want to have sex with you instead of fight you. But I was like 11 years old, so I'm like, I don't need pedophiles following me home. You know? And then I found a karate gym. And I was like, okay, this is it. I was good at it. I'm like, one day I'm gonna be the greatest Jewish fighter ever. You know, out of spite, I'm gonna ironically call myself the circumciser. All my fans are gonna be like, snip him, snip him. But even though I was good, I started getting brain damage. I started getting these crazy migraines, and the only way to make them go away was to lie down and watch the Gilmore Girls on mute with my eyes closed. That's the only way, like, just picturing Lorelei, like, having a witty conversation made me feel better. And the migraines didn't go away for years, so I read about mushrooms. I read mushrooms sometimes make migraines go away. And if you've done psychedelics, you know they work exponentially. Like, you take 1/8 of mushrooms, you talk to God, right? You take 2/8, you realize you're God. You take 3/8, you realize everything is God. You take 4/8, you realize you don't understand fractions. That's the breakthrough. Even though I'm one with everything, I know I'm an idiot. That's great. I took too much mushrooms one time. Like, I took half an ounce. And I take responsibility for overdosing myself, but what I don't take responsibility for is going back in time and impregnating Hitler's mom. Because I didn't do that. But at the end of that trip, I was pretty convinced I did. I was kind of a late bloomer. You know, I didn't have sex until I was 22, which is pretty old for a cool Jew. And I used to wonder why, because my dad, he told me, the only tip he gave me was like, you can tell a woman likes you if she lets you touch her hair. He told me how to put moves on pants. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for that. And also, I didn't realize I was bisexual until just now. It was you, sir. That steely fucking Clint Eastwood gaze, man. Just made me realize my true self. Thank you. But I just got married last month. I'm doing well. Yes. Good. Yeah. A Jewish marriage. We actually got engaged on the 6 train. I got down on one knee. You know, she was just like shocked, and I was just like, please just say yes. I know you're gonna say yes. There's some kind of weird liquid rolling towards me. Everyone clapped for us. It was beautiful. Then the train stalled out. And it started going, and they clapped louder for that than they did for us. So life's good. And I think I'm out of time. So thank you very much, guys.